The WDRB's Addie Shaney explains what's being done to restore the area and who's still waiting for answers.
1 week after the deadly UPS plane crash, crews are working to get oil out of some waterways in southern Jefferson County. As cleanup crews walk up and down makeshift steps, a UPS plane flies overhead. It's a grim reminder as a rainbow oil sheen spreads across Northern Ditch.
And we are still asking people to avoid contact with waterways, especially along Pond Creek, the Northern Ditch, and Southern Ditch.
Tuesday, crews contracted by UPS continued work in southwest Jefferson County, laying white sheets along orange and blue barricades, then hauling them away in trash bags. The water looks clearer than it did last Thursday when we spoke with a concerned resident.
The water is still black, and afterwards you can still see it's black.
MSD says it arrived within an hour and a half of the crash, preventing about 30,000 gallons of oil from reaching nearby waterways.
Early action prevented an even worse catastrophe from happening. In some places where the crash occurred, oil was 2, 3, or more feet deep at the time.
Still, some areas remain potentially contaminated. MSD asks residents to avoid contact with Pond Creek and northern and southern ditches.
We ask folks to avoid touching, swimming, fishing, or kayaking.
Meanwhile, a handful of businesses off Grade Lane are still shut down. The owner of Warner Machine and Tool told me he's worried about paying his employees and bills and hasn't been given a timeline on when he can reopen. He was able to briefly go inside his building Tuesday morning.
Are coordinating, again, temporary, very short escorted visits.
The city opened a hotline Tuesday for affected residents and business owners. That number is 502-473-5271.
If there are financial resources available to help them, those we know who is in need.
MSD says it will monitor waterways over the coming weeks. Louisville Metro Emergency Services says it's working to reduce the footprint of the crash site, so some businesses may reopen as soon as next week. MSD asks if you spot oil or debris in any waterways that you report it to them. We'll have a number to do so on our website. Addie Shaney, WDRB News.